Hi, you guys. It is December. I still have a few things growing, so here's what we've got. Um, Peacock orchid never bloomed. It's drying out. It's dying. My house plant here with the 3 different kinds still growing great. I've got this big south-facing window here, so it's kind of like a mini greenhouse I can use for things. This says succulents, but that's what used to be in that pot. I call this a spider plant. I don't know what everybody else calls it. I've got an aloe plant I picked up at the Home Depot. It's straightening itself up. When I first planted it, they don't really have the best roots, so they just kind of wobble around. I'll put some rocks here to help stabilize it and help the water because they actually kind of stay dry. Seems to work best for them, but it seems to be settling in okay. These are my shamrocks, my 4-leaf clovers. I transplanted them. I was worried, but they are coming back. Other peacock orchid, I'm going to have to clean this out. I'm going to have to go through and do my winter cleanup soon. My mint's still doing well. My chocolate mint, it'll die off and it sends up new shoots. So I don't know if y'all have any tips on chocolate mint. I think I'm going to give it to somebody else because we don't do anything with it. The baby just comes in and takes bites of it randomly. So that could be why some of it's dying off. My citrus trees, I've got one is just a tangerine and one is a 3-in-1 citrus. They seem to both be doing pretty well. I got some yellowing of leaves down here, but I think I might have overwatered. Now I have them with the rocks under them so the water can drain down here and that evaporates and keeps it a little more humid here. I've got some seeds I started. Those are going to be butterfly plants. Bee plants. I don't know exactly which bee plants, but somebody gave them to me and said, hey, these are bee plants. I have grown them. They have bees. I guess they know what they're talking about. I'm going to hope we get some flowers or plants of some sort from those. All of the leaves are now gone off my fruit cocktail tree. Keep telling the children, no, it's not dead. It's dormant. That's what they do in winter. Our lemon thyme still going great. I need to come through and pick out some of it. It's got other things growing in it and like some monkey grass type things growing in it. But I mean, it's doing good. You can't smell this, but it smells very lemony. It's yummy. The porter lettuce I'd started, I kept forgetting it. It doesn't drain well. If you can see the bottom of this pot, it doesn't drain. I would leave it sitting out to get sun on it, and then it would rain, and I'd forget it was here, and it would fill up with water. So it killed the little plants I had, and then I drained it off, and I was hoping that someone would come back, and then Lovey decided to dig in it. So I tried it again, and it filled up with water again, so now I'm just going to use that for some extra soil if I need it. I saw an idea on something called, Refuge Farms. I can't remember the name. I'll think of it and I will try to type it in the description below. But she basically made a little greenhouse for her lettuce to grow in. So here's what I've got lettuce trying to grow in here. It's just a container. Here's the lid. It's turned upside down. And the lettuce is in there. I just started this the other day, so it's not really growing thus far. Roots and Refuge Farm. I think it's Roots and Refuge Farm, and the lady's name was Jessica. She seemed very nice. Here are my carrots. Seem to do well. I've got them here, kind of under the eave of the house, so they get some rain, but they don't get drained out, and their pot actually drains better. And I've got it sitting up on these rocks, so it can continue to drain. I'm not really sure when to tell if my carrots are ready to be picked yet, so I kind of come out and thin them periodically because they're kind of dense in there. So eventually when I go to thin them, one will look ready and I'll know. I need to clean this out. I keep saying that. I'm probably going to try to get to that this week. I left them to wilt as long as they wanted to so they could make like seeds and things because the birds can eat them. So I'm going to see. So I figure, hey, I get to procrastinate. It helps birds, maybe a bee or two. I'm going to call that a win. And the other thing I still have growing out here is around my husband's junk, onions. I set out some onions. And something's trying to grow in there with it. I'm not 100% certain what that is. But here are some onions that are set. I'd set this whole thing with them. And these are what survived. So hopefully, at the beginning of next year, I will have some onions. Yes, I know I say it funny, and that's okay. We also, maybe next week, we'll have some really awesome news concerning our garden and things. I'm going to wait till that is all taken care of and said and done before I leak off my big surprise news I'm very excited about. Oh, hey, we have a little bird's nest in here. Can you see that? Little birds starting a nest. I don't want to touch it or anything. Can you kind of see if there's anything going on in there? Can you see it? I hope you can see it, otherwise you're just looking at some twigs. I'm sure that's not too interesting. It's now December. The weather here goes down to like 20 some nights. Most of the time it's closer to like 35. And then some days it shot up to like 70. That's weird to me. It drives me nuts when the weather drops way down. Then it comes up just enough to make everybody's sinuses miserable. But it is what it is. We'll work with what we got. If y'all have any tips or anything for winter gardening or for starting the planning of next year's garden, let me know in the comments below. Please like, comment, subscribe, or share.